You're listening to Frank Talks Pleasures and Lifestyles. And I'm Frank because I have to be. We're going into the third part of our interview with the lovely Linda, the sexy hypnotist here in studio. Welcome back, Linda.
Thank you very much, Frank.
All right. So many things I want to ask you. We're running out of time. Let's start off by asking a question. We were talking about this over the break. If somebody wanted to get into hypnotism to become a hypnotist, specifically an erotic hypnotist, what is something that you can tell us and advise these people?
Well, if it's a woman, they can do pretty much whatever they want. People tend to feel more comfortable with women, more safe, to open up about their emotions, their past. So for hypnotherapy, it's great. If it's for erotic hypnosis, it's great. If it's for stage hypnosis, there are very, very few stage hypnotists as women. And so the few that there are in high demand. Now, if it's a man, you can be a hypnotherapist. Not a problem. You can be a stage hypnotist. Most stage hypnotists are guys. Not a problem. You can't really be an erotic hypnotist.
Why?
Because you're not going to get any clients. Now, I'm assuming here a straight male. If you're a gay male, then that's not a problem. Then you will get gay male clients. Lots of them. There's a good demand for that. But if you're a straight male and you're hoping to hypnotize straight women, then that's not going to happen.
Now, you've learned this through experience in your own practice, is that right?
Yes.
How many of your current clientele would be women?
Oh, I specifically advertise towards women. I try really hard to make all my hypnosis CDs usable both by genetic males who want to feel like women and by women. But maybe 1%, 2% maximum. I would starve if I relied on women.
Why do you think that is? What's the cultural angle here?
Because men know they have to pay for sex or anything sexual. Women never pay. It's just not in the culture. Women in the Western world, I don't know about the rest of the world, but at least the Western world, expect to be paid in one way or another for anything sexual. And so they are completely unwilling to ever pay for anything sexual. Well, they pay for makeup. But if it's sex or anything like that, no, it just doesn't work.
Let's turn the attention of this interview into a little bit of a different direction. I'd really like to talk about some of the obstacles you've had to endure and a lot of the sacrifices you've had to make in order to live the lifestyle you do as an erotic hypnotherapist.
Well, let's see. I get to work at home at whatever hours I want, which means that I'm basically working from noon till about 9 p.m. is my, open hours for doing sessions. Because I'm a bit of a night owl, I'm making 3 or 4 times more money than as a teacher. I can take vacation time anytime I want. That's really tough.
Yeah,
all the sacrifices.
I totally feel for you,
Thank you, Frank. That means a lot coming from you.
Yeah, I totally just have all this super sympathy here for what a horrible lifestyle you have. Taking a vacation, taking a vacation whenever you want, working whatever hours you want, working from home, having no boss. Boy, I just...
Oh, my boss but she's a real, I'm not sure I can say the word here.
You probably can't, and I prefer if you don't. You're already going to get me in trouble with the program director here,
Right, right. So, a real slave driver. Anyway, now, the thing with being your own boss is, of course, money doesn't happen. You have to make it happen. So, if I don't start a project, nobody's going to tell me. Well, my dad sometimes bugs me. But he says, work more, make more money. I go, yeah. The point is to enjoy life, not to, slave away. So I do work, and I have to discipline myself to do my work. But basically, I'm getting paid to have fun. This is my hobby. I'm getting paid to do my hobby by mostly really fun people who are spending their play money with me because they want to have fun too. So it's pretty good. The only thing is I spend most of my time at a computer, chatting with people, answering lots and lots of email. If there's one thing I really have too much of, it's email. I spend far more time answering email than I ever do doing sessions. And I eventually get cabin fever if I spend too long at the computer. I just, got to get into town on the weekend, see some people. It's like, oh man, real people, not just icons on the net.
This is actually an interesting paradox here, or very ironic at the very least. You like working with people, you end up going into computer science. And right now it seems that your passion is connecting with people, but you're working primarily on a computer.
Right. Well, I like computers and I like people. When I was in school, I was with people working on computers. Then I was teaching, so I was working with people about computers. Now I'm working on computers for people. So for me, it's pretty much all the same. I like computers and people, and it all works out.
Now let's talk about some of the products that you sell on your website, and if you'd like to give your website address, feel free.
Certainly. My website address is http://adult.hypnoticwishes.com. Now, if you type www, you're going to end up on my therapy site, which is cool, but does not have nearly as much interesting content. If you want the fun stuff, the fantasy, then that's on the adult domain, so adult.hypnoticwishes.com.